What's up guys, it's Daz here, but you don't really care, as I'm about to upload another speculation video, but this time on Super Smash Bros 4. I was originally going to make this a top 10, but then I realised that would be too limiting and I don't really have an awesome countdown numbers. So instead, we have a massive bucket list of characters that could very well appear in the next Smash Bros. So, if you're one of those boring people on the internet who'd prefer to just read the description to find the answers, then go ahead, I just left them all down there. Now with this list, I will be using evidence to back up how and why they would appear, probably. So, you all ready? Good, let's begin. Something I'd like to point out is that the game is said to be released in 2014. Now I'm guessing it'll come out in either August or November. Definitely not September or October, but August or November. So because of this, many games may have appeared at this point, so we can think broader if we want to. First of all, I'd like to play it safe and point out the characters which I'm pretty certain will return. In the original Smash Bros, we had Mario, Luigi, Link, DK, Yoshi, Kirby, Captain Falcon, Ness, Jigglypuff, Pikachu, and all 12 of these characters appeared in all of the following games, so I think it's fair to say that they will appear again. Yes, Jigglypuff is appearing again. We already have confirmed most of them anyway, so there's like 7 out of the way already. Now on to Melee. Other classics which have returned include Bowser, who's confirmed, Peach, Ganondorf, Falco, Ice Climbers, Samus, who's confirmed, Zelda, Mr. Game & Watch, and Marth. So I also feel that they will make an appearance. Right, that's 21 returning characters so far. On to Brawl, and things get interesting. At this stage, we don't know which are classics and which are one-timers, so now we need to go into more detail of their individual franchises. I feel that clone characters are virtually guaranteed to miss the cut this time around, as it just hogs up character spaces. Though unless I'm wrong, I think that's only Wolf. Sure, Falco is kind of a clone, but people like him, I think. Right, as I said, let's go on to the individual franchises. Pikmin 3 was recently released, so that game will obviously have an impact, and with the new Rock and Wing Pikmin, surely that means new characters will be added to the list along with Olimar, who is confirmed. That leaves Alf, Brittany, or Charlie as a newcomer. Which one? Alf might seem too similar to Olimar, whilst Charlie might seem more like Wario or something. The fact that more girls are needed makes it seem most likely that Brittany is the new girl in town. Brittany lands in. Now onto Sonic. Many people have disregarded the idea of him returning again, but I beg to differ. With the upcoming Sonic Lost Worlds edging closer, I feel that it gives Sonic a stronger foundation to where he can lift his chin up and say, "I'm in the next Smash Bros." That's not his voice, you know what I mean. Though I'm doubtful he'll come with other newcomers from his franchise, who appear to only play as Sonic in Lost Worlds, but the Wisps may change his moveset a bit. Wario. With the latest WarioWare appearing, I feel he too will make another appearance to eat bicycles and propel himself with farts. Lucas. He too will probably reappear. Although his moveset is similar to Ness's, there are still some strong differences between the two of them. Although he didn't get his game remade on the Nintendo eShop, Ness did, and so I feel that boosts both of their cases. Toon Link. I'm tempted to say that he will have the same fate of young Link and mysteriously vanish from the crew, but with Wind Waker HD arising soon, it seems he will still get to join the crew, or maybe with a little help this time. Yep, I'm bringing up Princess Zelda again, the Toon version. Many people have already mentioned this before, and she seems to have an ever more stronger possibility to appear in next time. I mean, it all makes sense. In Brawl, there are empty files with her name written all over them. Well, they were named for her. So clearly she was on the developer's mind. And with the need of female fighters, she seems like a perfect candidate. Not to mention the woo-woo-ha-doo, that's slang for it, further supports her. And even then, she wouldn't simply be a clone of regular Zelda, since she cannot transform into Toon's Sheik, since that doesn't exist. Still, she would be a welcome appearance in my books. And looking back on the footage we've seen, it seems that Toon Link has been cut, as he appears in the background of one of the maps. However, it is still a possibility that Toon Zelda will appear, and Wind Waker HD could further help this idea. Continuing on with the Zelda series, The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds has also been put into the spotlight. So with this in mind, maybe young Link will once again return from the deep dark depths of Spotlightless Time, or another version of Link from the times of Link to the Past. And with the ability to change into hieroglyphs and other features, maybe he won't be a clone to the regular Link. Who knows? One more character I'm going to mention now is going back to Ganondorf. Now this is a mini debate which I guess won't make too much of a difference on the rooster, but still, hear me out. With the aspects of Skyward Sword being implemented into the Smash Bros, it could be a possibility that Ganondorf will be replaced by Demise, though I expect their movesets will be similar, if not identical. Though the Shield of Link is also from Twilight Princess, so maybe Ganondorf will stay? What do you think? Diddy Kong had a very unique moveset compared to Donkey Kong, and with the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze coming up, the little lad has a big chance to appear once again. Furthermore, with the Donkey Kong series, many people have been predicting the idea of King K. Rool appearing, and while I'm tempted to ignore this idea, look at the other franchise characters. Each one has recently featured a villain: Bowser, King Dedede, Wolf, Ganondorf, etc. So maybe... And if not, there's always Dixie Kong. Another classic pattern for the series is the inclusion of a single Pokemon. In Melee, we had Mewtwo, a fan favourite as a character. He was sadly dropped in Brawl for Lucario, which didn't go down very well. But with Pokemon X and Y revealing Mega Mewtwo, it seems they are the strongest candidate for the next new Pokemon in the series. Timing also seems to fit perfectly for Mewtwo. As for the Pokemon trainer, I feel he too will stay, as the whole Gen 1 thing seems to be going well. Maybe you were given the option to change the Pokemon to other starters from other generations, or even choose specific moves for the Pokemon. Could this be the new customizable feature hinted? Maybe you choose the moveset of each character slightly to change attacks. This might explain Pit's staff and Mega Man's diversity. Now onto the Star Fox series. Now I've already said previously that Wolf will be cut, but I'm gonna give him another chance. As I said before, most franchises have had the villain added to the crew, so this could give Wolf another edge this time around. However, Nintendo also needs more women, and so many others have speculated Krystal's appearance. But now obviously we cannot have 4 characters for Star Fox, can we? I doubt it, so maybe one will be replaced. Falco seems to be the only clone, but he's appeared multiple times. Fox is definitely staying, so who knows really? This one's got me all twisted. As for Kirby, well, Kirby is confirmed. King Dedede is probably going to return, simply because he has been the antagonist. As for Metaknight, I'm not so sure. But what's the point of cutting out any really? 3 is fine. Now onto the Mario franchise. Mario and Luigi were in the original. Then Bowser and Peach were added, and in Brawl, Wario appeared, though he sorta counted as WarioWare franchise stuff, but he still came with the classic yellow overalls as an option. Because of this, I'm thinking that Nintendo will complete the ring by introducing the 4th and final bro, Waluigi. He also appeared as an assist trophy in Brawl, so it could be possible he appears. Maybe his moveset will be entirely based on Mario's sports game. I swear, Waluigi and Daisy only appear at parties, karts and sport. Daisy could also be another introduction. Whether both or one appears, I don't know, but I'm hoping for one or the other. Hopefully Daisy can get that extra eye fixed. And let's just say neither arrive or only one does, or they just want more characters to add. I can think of another little guy to join the fight, Bowser Jr. Now, yes, many have predicted him in the past, but it makes sense really. Taking more aspects from Super Mario Sunshine, he could have a very interesting moveset using his paintbrush, and even without it, something about him could be different compared to Bowser, since I think he lacks the ability to breathe fire. Now you may be thinking, why would they bring something from Super Mario Sunshine back? Well, I believe a sequel to that game will be appearing at some points, maybe by 2014 or something. Saying it's after Super Mario 3D World may be pushing it a bit, but we'll see. Though I've actually already made a video on this idea and on the next Zelda U, though you won't find it in my regular video list. Oh no, I've hidden it in a hidden annotation. And where is that annotation, you ask? Well, it's somewhere in my 5,000 subscribers special video. If you're gonna spend some time searching for it, all I can say to you now is good luck. But seriously, Sunshine 2, Bowser Jr. Now we're stepping up on the territory of franchises I have little knowledge on, so please bear with me. Kid Icarus. Pit has already been confirmed to make an appearance. His movesets have also been slightly changed, but another competitor that may appear in the series is Palutena. She has already appeared in Pit's final Smash, and it's very likely to appear considering the producers of Kid Icarus are developing Smash Bros. The timing of the recently released Kid Icarus Uprising also seems to help the idea. Fire Emblem. So far, Marth has only appeared in the last 2 games. Because of this, I feel he will remain. However, Roy and Ike have only appeared once with Marth. The fan favourite between the two is Roy, I believe. Though the pattern seems to be that someone new will appear. With my limited knowledge on the characters in the series, I don't know personally who will replace Ike. So to that, I ask you. One prediction I saw was Chrom, so maybe? Right, now I think that's the majority of franchises and characters, but there are 2 I want to point out. Snake. He was a third-party character and I'm highly doubtful he will return. With another Metal Gear on the way, you may think he has more foundation, but it's leading more into the PlayStation territory, and I just don't see Nintendo going that far out. As for R.O.B, I don't know. To me, he seems more like a one-hit wonder in Smash Bros, but I may be proven wrong. Now it's time to mention some characters which are brand new to the series. Little Mac. Many people have been ignoring this guy for quite some time. However, with one of the new stages being a boxing ring, it could very well be a strong hint towards this new guy. Paper Mario. Now I guess this is still technically from the Mario franchise, but it's not quite the same. This one doesn't have too much foundation to go on, but Paper Mario Sticker Stub was released not too long ago. It could still be a possibility. Going back to the customization idea, maybe this could be an extension of Mario. Maybe as a completely new moveset, you could unlock Paper Mario's moves. Though this might make Mario seem too diverse in customization. Maybe it is just customizable maps. You might be thinking, now what? But I bring this up because I don't know the name of the character. No one outside of Nintendo does. Yet. But apparently Miyamoto is working on a brand new franchise. No Mario, Pikmin, Zelda, Donkey Kong, whatever. Brand new. With Super Smash Bros 4 coming out in 2014, I expect we'll be hearing about the franchise more by then, so maybe the main protagonist will make an appearance. It's certainly possible. Right. Now, as I said, the game will be coming out in 2014, if it's not delayed, and so by then the new games will have released and will open more opportunities for characters to appear. However, obviously we don't know all of the games which will be coming out in 2014, and the only ones I can think of really are the next Mario games, Kart, 3D World, and that Wii U party game. What the hey, why not me? But think of it like this, more characters may appear from the games which haven't been announced yet, so when you hear about a new game, keep an open mind, maybe they will appear. Speaking of upcoming games, there are two final ones which come to mind. The first one is that X game from which I'm guessing is the Xenoblade series. Now I don't know any characters from the franchise myself, but it's very well possible that one of them will appear. But how's about this one? I'm sure you've heard of Kirby's Epic Yarn. Do you remember the Yoshi's Yarn teaser? Maybe this yarn environment has become its own franchise thing, much like Paper Mario. In Kirby's Epic Yarn, there was a new main character in the game, Prince Fluff. If this Yoshi game follows the same pattern, maybe Prince Fluff will once again pop up on our screens. So from that, I predict that Prince Fluff will make an arrival in the Smash Bros. What's going on with Yoshi's Yarn anyway? Is it just hidden away by Yoshi's new island now? Okay, that's all I can say on characters for now. That's quite a bucket we've got. But let me just check through one more pattern in the Smash Bros. The original hosted 12 characters, whilst Melee brought in a total of 25 characters. This is a character profit, shall we say, of 13, more than double the original. Then Brawl exploded with 35 playable characters. That is a profit of 10, and it also seems to be quite a nice round number. Now in total, I've predicted somewhere between 45 and 50 characters, depending on how you look at it. And then with the introduction of Mega Man, the Wii Fit Trainer, and the Villager, that comes to like, what, 48 to 53, something like that. Now, since the character total seems to be quite round, 45 to 48 to 50 to 53 sounds like a pretty good number, probably more along the 50 lines, but hey. However, the game is said to be more balanced, and therefore I feel it's still debatable about what will really be the total number of characters in the game. So maybe I'm just over-speculating here again. But hey, everyone has their own opinion, so here's mine. Well, kinda. 50 characters-ish. What do you think? Be sure to list other possible competitors and in general join the community. Well, that's quite a bit of work I've done, so I'll leave you guys with that. And hey, if you haven't gotten bored of my slightly sick and groggly voice yet, then check out my other videos. You've got Pikmin, and a bit of Smash Bros analysis, but it's mainly Pikmin. Oh, you like Pikmin? Great! I have a Let's Play channel, and guess what I'm playing? Yeah, Pikmin 3. Anyway, I should end this video off here. So, my name's been Daz, you didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.